Alright, sweethearts, what are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed? Glorious day in the Corps. Day in the Marine Corps is like a day on the farm. Every meal's a banquet. Every paycheck a fortune. Every formation a parade. I love the Corps.
One minute, gone the next. There's no heart beating inside your chest. It's vanished into thin air, never to be seen again.
Everything you got! Come on, you hey! You wanna live forever?
Never to be seen again. Never to be seen again.
Well, boys, you heard her. This is the real thing.
Should I sign this?
I don't want you to sign it, man. All you gotta draw is blunt and walk around to sign it.
I'm just a tracer.
No, Damien Knox. He's the head of Dark Star Comics. He wants to see my portfolio again. I am a little bit nervous.
What's wrong with you? You only draw anime-style characters! You can just draw anime art for the rest of your life for all I care!
Suit up. I'm bringing the party to you.
All right, first assembly's at 15 people. Shag it.
If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it.
We forgot the biggest rule for anything, whether it's drawing, penciling, we forgot it. Wally Wood's famous rule, if in doubt, black it out. There it is.
Oh my god!
Of course, photocopies are cheaper and quicker, but photocopying is like sailing a motorboat into an ocean of comic books. Ours is a great destiny, so we choose the luxury liner of the fan comic world. We choose quality printing. So come on, let's go to the printer.
For some guys, working smaller is better than working bigger. Your deadlines suck too, don't they? No way, they're better than yours.
So don't let idiots talk you out of something that you think is good. Just do your thing, do it as well as you, that's the important thing. Don't shirk. Whatever you do, give it your best shot. You'll be glad you did.
would be over. I could sell 20 copies if I had more time, but I've got to sell at least 10!
Here's the beer! Here's the annotation!
And you thought we weren't gonna have any fun in the apocalypse. Shame on you.
Your art was the prettiest art of all the art.
I guess I just take girls that aren't me.
Woo! What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Friday live drawing stream. I am your host, Jason Doobie, comic book artist, and publisher of Scattered Comics. And happy Friday. My mind's a little bit, you have those Fridays where it's either real slow and everything's kind of crawling, and then you have those Fridays where just a million things are happening and you're like, what the? So I've already found out that Facebook has already blocked this stream, so I don't know. I'm dangerous, I guess. I don't know what's going on. All right, we just got the flock over here. He's saying, is this a Niobe stream intro? Just kidding. That would be another 20 minutes. I love those intro streams, though. I always talk about, I watch the replays on Saturday when I'm doing yard work, and those intros just get me all pumped up. I'm mowing the lawn. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's talk about comics. All right. If you got a drink, raise your glass, raise your can, your bottle. I got pineapple juice. Also got water. Raise it up. Let's say, let's just toast to the weekend here. Happy Friday, everybody. If I can get this can open. We made it. Cheers. Staying healthy, staying strong. All right. What is going on? Friday night cheers. Yeah, so I'm actually by myself. I hope you don't mind. I am by myself tonight. Blocked on Facebook. I don't know what's going on here. The world is crumbling around me. All right. We're going to be drawing not even one of a Scattered Comic Books character tonight, but a buddy of mine, Itchy, over from the Niobe show. And he has a comic book called Pro Wrestling Gators. It's going to be coming out soon. So I'm doing a little pluggy plug, drawing his character. His name is Rob. It's funny because I had Benny Jordan, who's usually here drawing with me, pick out the gator we were going to draw. And now I'm stuck drawing him by myself. That's okay. All right. Let's see. I want to also plug Hero and Villain Design. If you need a comic book printed, check out Hero and Villain Design. Use the promo code Doobie when you email them. Link in the description below. They'll give you a discount on some of their cool embroidered or foil comic book covers. They got good prices. They're good people over there. Check them out. All right. Yeah, sponsor, right? Okay, so let's move on. We're going to be drawing. So let me move my screen over to the draw portion of... How do we do this? All right, here we go. Here we go. Hopefully you guys are drawing along with me. All right, my camera is moving forward there. I got to get rid of this virtual background. All right. So, yeah, you can see I've already started because I just wanted to do a nice chill inking job. So I already started drawing Rob here. And, yeah. So hopefully you guys are drawing along. There's a reference image up there on the screen for you guys. I see some more comments coming in. what are you doing? He says, I'll be cooking, so I'll be listening in. Yeah, I gotta cook after the stream. I'm gonna be making some more Philly cheesesteak, and so I got that and some French fries. I think that's a good combo. So yeah, I'll be joining you in about an hour. So yeah, listen in. I'm gonna put some music on. Hopefully it sounds okay. You guys let me know if it's too loud, too short, or not short, quiet. Let's do that. I'll be looking at the comments as the stream goes, but I'll be drawing mostly. Oh, do I see Biz? Biz Krilla's in the house over there on YouTube. What's up, Biz? I hope you're drawing along.
This is how AI
optimizes
my sketch. So I have a project.
Hold on. Let me turn that down so I can skip the ad. There we go. All right. Remember, if you're drawing along, don't forget to send your finished artwork over here. I want to give you guys a plug. Biz, I know you owe me some artwork. I'm going to be calling on you. I want my artwork. All right, let me get back to this. I always like to do the big ink first. This guy's a big guy, so there we go. I just want music. You got some music? Hold on. Itchy's in the house. What's up, Itchy? We're just talking about your cool character here, Rob, right? And yes, and it's my gator boy Rob. That's right, brother man. You know it. I'm over here drawing and rocking on it. If you want to come in, I'll give you an invite if you want to come and draw with me. Or you can draw there. Whatever you want to do. It's all good. Very low key over here. Where are you at? Are you on YouTube? I think you're on YouTube. Oh, you got to be on YouTube because Facebook blocked me. All right, I'll drop the link. Hold on. How do I do this? How do I drop it? All right. Let me go on Facebook and drop it on in a DM real quick. Where are you on Facebook?
The future of your business is here.
Hey, Itchy, are you on Facebook? You're not under Itchy, are you?
Limited unique vision.
Oh, this ad is killing me. I don't have a Facebook account. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll email you. Hold on. I can do that. Get rid of that ad. Yeah, I don't know why Facebook had to block me. Hey, somebody All right, you guys, keep drawing. I'll be right with you again. Be rocking this. There's a reply. All right, there you go. I'll watch for you. Let me get back to this drawing. We have to turn off the music if they're gonna come in. All right, let's get this.
I feel away inside. In the middle of the night. I feel away inside. In the middle of the night. I'm standing in the dark. I'm listening to you. And all I see is love. The question vibes inside me. I'm so just for you. It's all I get. It's all I get.
All right, he's here. He's here, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna drop him in here. First, let's make some room. So me over here. All right, there he is.
What is up, Total Excellence, dude?
What is up? Hold on, let me turn this music off. All right, now I can hear you. All right, what is up, man?
Dude, I'm doing excellent, bro. Your interpretation of Rob looks fantastic, man. I'm so excited, man.
Oh, thanks, man. See, that's always, I was trying to stay true, but I also put my own flair into it as well.
Definitely, dude. No, trust me. Whenever I commission my these artists for variant covers, I told them like, look, just do what you see, and then you do your own interpretation of my characters. You know. So,
sweet. Well, I'm glad you like them. Unfortunately, Benny wasn't able to join us tonight.
Oh man!
But I'm glad you're here.
Yeah,
So,
no, definitely, dude. So I'm keeping you company. Keep
sweet.
engaging.
You can talk about your comic book.
Yeah.
Is it coming out soon? I saw that it was coming out.
Yeah, so I'm planning on releasing a Kickstarter on July, so it gives me like some time.
July. Okay, so you got some time.
Yeah, so exactly. And also, that month is on my birthday, so I'm ready to guilt trip anybody that will get my book, especially my first book, I wanted to be as yeah, this is going to be my first book. I've worked on so many books for coloring. Scott the Flock Wilson, who's here in the chat.
Yeah.
He texted me saying like, was it Jason is drawing your gator? I'm like, oh shoot. I was on the phone with Tyler, so I was like, oh. It's like when I finally finished talking on the phone, that's when I saw the text that Scott sent me. So thank you, buddy.
Hey,
yeah,
Scott, thank you so much for telling him. Yeah, my stream is not too polished, so it's kind of like it's just kind of always up in the air.
Yeah.
So there's no. I've had people drop in at the last 10 minutes of the show and
okay.
like,
oh no, that sucks, dude. Oh my gosh, I could totally relate, dude. I could totally relate. I used to do these coloring streams, and I think the only time I actually brought a guest on was I think it was Tyrell Cannon. If anyone in the chat doesn't know who Tyrell Cannon is, he's the one who recently worked on the Schlub from for Image Comics.
Oh.
Yeah. So Ryan Otley was originally gonna do the art for the Schlub, but I think like he was so backed up with Marvel work for doing Spider-Man run. So he looked into Tyrell's work and he's like, it just fits with the cartoony aspects of the art style that, Ryan is well known for. So yeah, he got hopped onto that book. And the reason how I discovered Tyrell was through Aubrey Sitterson's Kickstarter with Beef Bros. And I don't know, dude, it was just it's just so wacky. Even though like Aubrey Sitterson like promoted it as like a leftist comic book, and with me, I'm conservative, so I'm like I don't, even if something is like maybe not really I guess in my lane of belief, like I'm willing to try it and see what's up. And it's pretty like surface level. It's not like preachy. It's not like in your face. Like, oh, this is how you're supposed to do this. You know,
Right.
it's like how like these '80s pro wrestlers. You see this? See that homeless man over there? You invite him over your home right now. And if you don't, you're just awful, dude. You know, at least give him like a quarter or something. you know, but um, but yeah, dude. So I again, I'm a type of person that if I like your stuff and you're consistent with your streaming, I'm always going to be hopping on. And
Oh yeah, and you always come in and do your what's up total excellence. It's always it was great. I love it.
Thank you, man. Yeah, yeah. No, I my thing is, dude, is like I just want people to laugh and cheer, especially when they read comments because
Well, that's what it's there for, man.
yeah, man. Just to like break the ice. It's like, hey, or I like your art. It's like when you hear like total excellence, you're like, whoa, I like your energy, dude. What is up, man?
It gives me a nostalgic old Marvels kind of thing too.
Yeah.
Stan Lee always said, "What's up?" Well, he said Excelsior, but
Yeah.
it kind of gives me that vibe, though. That saying, "All right, we're into comics, and this guy's cool. Let's do this."
Yeah, man. So I don't know. It's so funny. I'll give a special shout out to the person that's in the chat, the Flock comic, aka Scott the Flock Wilson.
Yeah, he's been showing up lately. I love it.
Yeah, no, man. This guy's awesome. We just finished talking on the phone, so I'm definitely going to meet up with him tomorrow. We do have a Kickstarter campaign called, which is a spin-off of the main series called The Flock Sidekick Adventures. I'm basically was out of a job because I'm usually the colorist for The Flock. But, you want to try something new. So it's going to be black and white, and it's an anthology. So, I fought my way, Jason. I fought my way to get in the book. So I pitched a story to Scott. Yeah, so I pitched a story to Scott, and he's like, okay, this seems promising. But I just have one thing that I have to tell you, Ichthus. I'm like, okay, dude, whatever. What's that one thing? I got to write it. I'm like, okay, cool. No, I'm just kidding. I just pitched a story to him, and then he just made it 10 times better than how I've originally thought of. And with Gino's art, bro, I'm like, wow, So
when is that one coming out?
That Kickstarter is live. Yeah, it's live right now.
Oh, it's live right now?
Yeah. It's been like a week since we went live. So
oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm so out of it.
No, it's all right, man. March is a big month. I know it was like, was it Larry's, Niobe's out? Was it Nick Capone with Purity? Again, like a lot of campaigns. I think what was it? I think Ken Air Rider was out. It's just so it was a big month. So it was a fun competition with our peers.
Oh, I gotta get back to let's see what's going on with the chat here. Scott's all over the chat here. My dog stole my zucchini. I'll hop in if you need a third. If you
guys, this is my time, Scott.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, we don't need a third wheel, okay? We don't need a third wheel, okay? I already feel like a third wheel when now you have a girlfriend, okay? Now it's your time, buddy. You stay in the chat and be engaged with the audience, por favor, which is please in Spanish for the senoritas out there.
Oh.
That's
got a new girl, huh?
Yeah, Scott. Yeah, no, his girl is great, which is always important. What is it? But yeah, dude. So funny enough, my backstory with Pro Wrestling Gators was back in 2020, and there was this creator who thought of like doing like an anthology, since everybody can't go outside and stuff. So he thought of, oh, let's do an anthology. It's gonna be black and white, keep it simple, and every creator just think of a story. It could be whatever. So I saw the list of like creators, and then the one that really caught me the most was like, oh, and others, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna be that other. So
There you
I
go.
so then I was like thinking of an idea for like an anthology or whatever, right? So I'm like, okay, um it's like I want to have my own Team and T book, without it being Team and T.
Right, right.
So
I was
it's
getting
like,
that kind of a vibe a little bit from
yeah, no, I'm glad.
sent it.
Yeah, it's a big hint, it's a huge hint. So I'm like, okay, so what's cooler than ninjas? Pro wrestlers. Why not, right? Pro wrestlers. Okay, cool. All right. So, like what's cooler than a turtle, right? Okay, dinosaurs. All right, dinosaurs are cool. What's still alive? What's still a living dinosaur? Gators. Okay,
Yeah.
where are they gonna be at? Oh wait, I live in Florida. Yeah, they're in Florida. So it's like, okay, what's a spot where there's gonna be a lot of gators? And I said, what was it? Yeah, I said, oh, it's gonna be the Everglades. So it's gonna be in the Florida Everglades. All right. And then there was just a bunch of influences that I talked with other creators, and what was it? It's like, okay, like how it's like every team has to have a mentor to help them out. So
That's so true.
yeah, so how the heck do they learn how to do pro wrestling stuff? So I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a mentor that's like Randy Savage, except I'm just gonna swap the first two letters, and it's gonna be Sandy the Florida Man Ravage.
Nice. It won't be lost on on fans of wrestling.
Of course not, man. But yeah, no. Every time I even like say these names, like they just die laughing, which is exactly what I was aiming for. It's like it's like I'm just tired of like these creators that make it so super serious, and no one can't take my art seriously. Like, you gotta have fun, dude. You know, and yeah, man, it's like pro wrestling gators have a laugh, and there's gonna be some moments here and there. Um, but yeah, dude, it's like I have so many like story ideas. I even shared it with Scott, and he's like, "Yeah, no, this is great. You should do that."
He's all on board. All your ideas then.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like any ideas that are flock related, I'm like, okay, like I'll just question, and he'll do the same thing whenever I pitch an idea, and then we'll just go back and forth. It's like, yeah, no, I dig it. It's like I don't see anything else or anybody else doing it.
That's
So
really good. When you're cooperating, when you're working with somebody, it's so good that you're able to both like each other's ideas like that, and like you know give each other the I guess it's respect, or
yeah,
I'm not sure what it is, but it's a good combination. And instead of the two of you competing with each other, it sounds like you're working together like you should be.
yeah, no, definitely. It's like it's at a point where like me and Scott, like it's like I think he was the first one that ever has my number, or he gave me his number, so I was like, okay, cool, you know. So I mean, I've worked on the flock for like almost, yeah, like 3.5 years now. So it's like any idea, I had no idea until like he blurted out in one of the live streams, like, hey, whenever like I give you share you my ideas and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, what about them? Oh, I just want to test them out and see if it sounds good. And you're basically the greenlit of every idea. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay, awesome, man. I mean, but yeah, no, I love the flock. I love, the world that he's building, and like his character designs, especially whenever he works with Gino, has always been solid. Every time that Scott even showcased the flock, everyone's compliments are always saying it looks fun. character design is solid, and and even like whenever the flock gets reviewed, it's like if you're an adult reading this book, you're gonna have fun with it, you know.
That's cool. Looks like he has nothing but good things to say about you too, from what I'm reading in the comments here. So
He's lying, bro. He's doing PR work right now. I'm kidding. Love you, buddy. So yeah.
Well, that's awesome. I was actually when I was sketched out. I was sketching him out before I started, so I had nothing. I just wanted to ink, today, and
yeah, no, I love your ink work, dude. It's like you have a fun. I love your line weights.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted to. So what I was going to say is your designs of this character are really cool. They're
Thank
really
you, man.
good, really easy.
Thank you so much, man.
I love it. I was like, oh, this is such a fun design on this character.
Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, no, it was so fun. I'm just so crazy with character design. Like, you have no idea how many times I would like see like comic characters and stuff like that, and like, like their stories and like the concept, it's so solid. But man, when it comes to character design, it really is a make it or break it type of situation on if they're going to be invested with this character, So I really take pride with character design and really think it through, and as well as like, okay, like, with Rob, it's like he's more of a joke, like he's basically the comic relief, and you know, he's a comic relief, so it's like he's basically like at first he was gonna be an overweight type of character, but then I look at strongmen but I don't know. I think wrestling has evolved so much. Is like I've seen heavy set wrestlers, but like healthy kinds. So I guess they're close to being strongmen, if anything. But I mean, even then is like his way of avoiding like fights, doing wrestling matches. He just says like he's a pacifist, and and their brothers is like, what do you mean? What does that even mean?
How is that possible?
Yeah, right. But yeah, no, it's always fun, just developing these characters, and and then and having like different like body types and the way their wardrobes are, and my mission was to make it simple, and that if you're a wrestling fan, you might catch like, okay, I know exactly what this dude does, or whatever. And just even like thinking of like move sets. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Like I've been following like I've been watching like wrestling highlights and moves and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it'll be perfect for this character and then this character and that,
So you get to watch your show and get research done.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So yeah, man, I just can't wait to work on this book. Well, I am working on this book. What am I even talking
I was
about?
going to ask you. So, did you already start it, or
yeah, I've started like
writing phase?
Yeah, I started like a month ago. I started streaming. I did like the rough pencils, and now like I've done like 16 pages of rough pencils. So now I'm just starting to ink. There are a few pages where I was like, the paneling looks boring. I'm just gonna wipe it off, or maybe like the script that I wrote, or maybe the other writer that helped me out with it. It doesn't fit, so now I gotta play around with it. So it's like literally like my first ever comic book, and I feel like it's a great. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm so gassy. I think it's because of the energy drink I had, bro. So yeah. So gosh,
Well, it's
man.
Friday. This is when we can kind of just let it all loose.
Yeah, man. So like yeah, so just fixing up panels, stuff like that. And in a way, like I'm known for being a colorist, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna do the most controversial thing that not a lot of people will understand, and then what is it, Ichthus? What's so controversial, you know? Yeah, it's gonna be a black and white book. So
So you're gonna do gray tones or just purely line work?
I'm gonna do. At first I was gonna do lines,
Mhm.
but then like I remember I bought this brush set from oh my god, can't believe I forgot. But basically, like you can add tones to your black and to make it look really good. You can. It even has like what is it? It even has. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking out, dude. I am so sorry.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. I told you this is like this laid back show. there's
Let me see.
no right or wrong here.
It's hitting the marks of what wrestling is missing these days. Yeah, no, dude. And especially with Scottman, like when I showed them the designs, they're like, dude, this is so much fun, you know? And that's exactly what I want. I want to have a fun book that everyone is gonna enjoy. I'm just so happy. Ooh, what's that?
I was gonna show you. So when you were talking about just black and white, so back in the back in the '90s when I was doing when I was first, color comics weren't an option.
Right.
Just pricing was impossible. They didn't have POV print on demand like they do now. But
Oh yeah.
so everything I did was black and white.
Ooh,
And
nice.
this is Scattered. This is my first comic book.
That's so
I did
awesome,
about
dude.
30 issues of this book and
Okay.
collected into a trade. But I was just going to show you that the black and white thing. I know all about that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it looks like it's yeah, but you have a good quality. Is this like the book that you printed from the '90s, or is it kind of like back order?
This is from the '90s. So I did some
Really, dude?
issues. Let's see. I'm not sure when I
Wow.
finished it. So I think I first collected this in 2000. So it was
Wow.
about
Okay.
2 years worth. And so there are like some of the like my style has really changed. Like, well, it's changed enough to me, but it used to be a little bit more kind of deep,
Mhm.
like more smaller lines and stuff when I first started. So you'll see some of that in there, but um, some of the very first stories I had to revamp, and so this is back in the 2000s when I had to revamp some of this.
Okay.
So you can see the evolution. It's kind of backwards though. So you see the back and then the newer stuff.
Yeah, but that's a dude. That's a great looking book, man. And how much did you order just to have like it's really nice, dude. It's like even has a gloss and everything. The art looks clean with the pages.
Yeah. So I did find in 2000 there's still it still wasn't print on demand, but I did find a printer that would agree to do only like I think it was 100 copies of the book.
Wow,
So
that's
and
unheard of, dude.
because usually the print runs back then were 1,000. If you
Okay.
went to a comic book printer, you had to do a minimum of 1,000 copies. And so a lot
Yeah.
of my early comics, I just had boxes and boxes in my garage all the time.
Yeah.
So when I found this one, it was like only 100. I'm like, holy smokes, I'm gonna save so much money. You're like 100. Oh my gosh. Yeah, now I wouldn't do that many, but see, now I got printer on demand. So on my second
Right.
volume, and it
Nice.
was all color.
Wow.
This one,
Beautiful.
I got to, it's you order it as you sell it basically.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I only need 20 for a convention. All right, get 20.
Okay. And like, how did you find the printer, especially doing that low shipping back in
I
Y2K?
don't think they're in business anymore, but
Well, you lucked out.
when I first started self-publishing, the indie was also the indie comics were also small press. So I
Right.
talked to a lot of, networked with a lot of small pressers, and some people had contacts. They were like, oh, have you tried this printer? They'll do a small run for you. I'm like, really? Okay,
Mhm.
I'll try them. But it wasn't like, because, back in the day, the only printers I could go through were Brenner Printing in Texas and Cubicore up in Canada.
Okay.
And they did the majority of all the printing for everybody. But print, like I said, their print minimums were 1,000 of whatever your book is that you're printing.
Okay, definitely, dude.
The nice thing is
Wow.
they would ship directly to Diamond to all the
What, dude?
distribution locations. So
What the
I had
heck?
my books in Diamond back in the day, and that was a nice convenience. So they would
Yeah, right.
you
my
send,
God,
you send
dude.
the orders from Diamond to them. They print the book, and then they ship them to Diamond, and then they ship you whatever the leftovers are. So that was
Wow,
always
dude.
cool.
Wow. I bet you went to every comic book store you can go to and say, "Hey, order my book." How? Through Diamond, dummy.
Yeah, right.
I'm legit.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that many stores, but the ones I did, yeah, absolutely.
Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. And what was your art? What was it your art journey? Just finding your style, dude, because it's quite unique, man. Especially with the line weight, dude. Even the line weights for your work is so fun.
Oh, thanks, man. I started off wanting to draw, of course, like all the image guys, because they were my,
Mhm.
my idols and everything.
Right.
But I obviously don't draw like that at all.
Mhm.
But I learned, I think from them I learned what I liked about them so much was they had their own energy and style to it.
Okay.
And so I started to just go, well, maybe I should just embrace whatever style or energy I've got. And so I started looking at a lot of other different art that I liked. And this is such I don't even know if you'll know who this is. Andy Watson did a comic book called Skeleton Key from Slave Labor
Yeah.
Black Graphics.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
he's got a very more simplistic style. Like, if
Okay.
you look at image comic guys and they're doing the super detailed stuff, I just couldn't do that. But he had a real, like, more simplistic style that I loved it. And I was like, maybe I can do something, I can kind of do something more like that. I just do my own style, but not worry about all the details.
Right.
And from there, that gave me the confidence to just kind of do my own thing and see where it took me. And I
Okay.
guess that's where I'm at now. I don't know. It's a weird journey. I think all artists don't really, know how they get where they go. But I'm sure the journey will keep going. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean that's the fun part, dude. I mean, art is a beautiful thing and it's super subjective. So I mean, like, I don't know, dude.
It's always
It's
evolving. I think as long as you're true to whatever that evolution is,
Mhm.
just don't be afraid of it. And that was
Right.
the biggest thing for me. I don't like what I'm doing, and I'm not drawing like my heroes are drawing. But
Right.
embrace that anyway, and go
Yeah,
for
man.
it. See where it takes you. Keith says,
Yeah.
just got my books from Comic Impressions in Florida. Awesome books, great
Ooh.
price. Okay.
Fellow Florida man, I get excited when I find my people here. You know.
Where's that? Oh, there's the other banner. Put that back up. All right, let's see where we're at. Okay, guys, so we are 4:46. We're about 15 minutes into 15 minutes before the stream will end, but we are doing great because all I have left to do is this little bit of the wrestling ring down here.
That's so, dude. This looks so awesome, man.
So we'll get this part done. I kind of just added this at the very last moment.
It's all right, man.
I was like, what's he doing in this? So that. All right. And this one is pretty much good to go, I think. So, yeah, I was looking at all your characters when you sent them. And so I was like, oh, I wonder which one we're going to draw. And so I was like, all right, Benny, you tell me which one do you want to draw? It's like the big guy, big fat guy.
Yeah, I was surprised, man, because honestly, I thought maybe you guys are going to get the muscle dudes like Todd or Kirby. But when I heard Rob, I'm like, oh, shoot, okay, awesome. I'm excited.
You know why? He likes to go for the ones that maybe aren't the most, I guess, obvious choices and stuff.
Yeah.
He likes the ones that have different shapes and different, kind of push that envelope kind of thing. So I was like, of course you're going to pick him.
He likes them thick, huh?
Yeah, either that or real skinny or real. He
Right.
just likes exaggerated, I think, characters.
Okay.
You know, because they're funner, and it pushes me too as an artist to, because I always like either the sexy girls or the super muscular guys, or the real vicious monsters. And
Okay.
that's why we work together, though.
Yeah, no. But hey, I mean, for you, Jason, for someone that says that you don't like to add any details, you put a lot of details into this, man, and I
You think so?
really dig it. Yeah,
I
dude.
hate that. I didn't. I was actually thinking, oh, I hope he's not going to be upset because there's not a lot of
Dude.
detail in this.
Nah, dude. Bro. If you draw something of my character, and even if you drew like, even Gator wrestlers are not like directly towards my characters, but it's somewhat like an inspiration or influence based on my comic, dude, I'm gonna fall in love with it,
Oh, thanks, brother. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I'm always open up to interpretations, It's kind of like, in a ways, like the evolution of the turtles,
Yeah.
and like everything, like the styles, the body types. Now there's like different species of turtles. I'm open to new interpretations as long as they stay if they stay true to its original concept, and they're consistent with this concept. I'm all good. I absolutely loved the movie that Seth Rogen has made for the Turtles. It was so fun.
Which one? You know what? I haven't seen a lot of the movies.
Uh-huh.
And my buddy Noel, who
Okay.
works on a lot of the books with me, he's a huge Turtles guy.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
And so sometimes he has to school me on what the cool stuff is.
You're like confused with the Turtles too. It's like, I like the one with the nunchucks. Is that Donatello? No, it's Mikey. Do you not see the M on his belt? Oh, I'm sorry, man. Chill out.
Hey, but I get it, So I was gonna say too, have you ever heard of there were these two cartoons my son used to watch.
Okay.
My son's 13 now.
Wow. All
So
right.
they're I think they're newer, but I don't know, maybe they're old and he just discovered them on YouTube. But there's like one called Street Sharks.
Oh my god, dude, yes. I love Street Sharks.
Oh yeah, and there was another one too. I think it was like Dino something.
Oh my god.
What? I can't remember what the other one was. What is it? Wait, Street Sharks and
I know it's dinosaur something. I know it's like
but it was like the same. Sometimes they crossed over too, like the two cartoons would cross over. Or
oh
maybe,
my god.
Now I'm really gonna.
Yeah, now you're gonna search it up, right? Yeah, I know the dinosaurs one too, bro. It's like, especially now when I'm older, I'm like, are these things real? Did I not like dream this up?
So it came out in '94. Street Sharks.
Okay. Yeah, Street Sharks. Yeah. I had toys, and the toys were so much fun and stupid expensive on eBay, dude. But again, it's like
Extreme Dinosaurs.
Extreme Dinosaurs. Oh my god.
Extreme Dinosaurs.
I bet Rob is kicking himself like, hey man, that's mine. No one uses the word extreme without my permission.
But see, you still you got something else. You got the Gators.
I know, dude. That was a thing. I'm like, it's too easy, It's too simple. Somebody has to take this idea, It's just too simple. And then I Googled it, nothing, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna claim it. No takesy backsies. So, but yeah, dude. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, what better way for anyone to like, make a story about pro wrestling and Gators in the mix, and it's here in Florida. It has to be a Florida guy, Oh man. Let me see. Oh. I don't know what's happening, guys. I don't know what's happening. Everything is quiet. I'm watching on the YouTube side, so you guys can hear me. So that's good. I thought maybe I got help. Oh no, Jason is gone, guys.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. He's back. Thank God.
I don't know what happened.
It's all right, man. It happens to the
I'm
best
back
of us.
now.
You got kicked out of your own stream, man. That's sacrilegious, dude.
There's. All right, there we go. All right, well, just in time for the last 5 minutes here.
Okay, man.
So we'll do a 5-minute warning. Itchy, so glad to have you over here on the stream. Do you have anything you'd like to plug?
Yeah, I would like to plug the Flock Sidekick Adventures. It's family friendly, superhero fun. It's an anthology of like 4 writers, and as well as something. It's thrilling, action, adventure, and wholesome storytelling. It's something that you can leave your comic book on the coffee table, and your kids can read it, and you don't need to worry about it. As well as I mean, it's 40 pages, black and white, and I think the price that we have, and even we have a variant cover of the Ben Dunn, so and
Nice.
it's been a hit. It brought a lot of engagement, a lot of people's attention, and as well too, just keep an eye on my YouTube channel as well, because I'm going to be posting some Gator content of pages I'm on so far. I'm literally at the inking and lettering stage, and with Scott, who lettered his own book, at least he can give me some pointers, and as well as to hold my hand on this journey of Kickstarter. It's a scary place.
It is a scary place, man. It never even stops getting scary every time. If you can send me those links in an email or a DM or something, and I will go back through and update all the video, live video for the
Definitely,
replay.
man. If anything, Jason, I love what you did for the Gator. So if anything, man, this is an open invitation for you and your buddy to jump onto my channel, and I can do live stream coloring, and I can interview you and your buddy too. What's your buddy's name again?
Benny Jordan.
Okay, Benny Jordan. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not invited since he wasn't on the stream. I'm sorry, Benny. I just need to get the name. I'm kidding. Benny's invited too. So
you're always in the stream, and so you see him all the time. But
yeah, definitely.
He had a family thing this time.
Okay, it's no problem.
Sorry about it, but
no. Sorry for what?
Look,
family is everything, man.
Well, he didn't get to hang out with you, so he's going to be really upset about that.
He can hang out with me next week, or I don't know. We'll plan something out, dude. We can contact each other through email and whatever. I don't know why I did this. I thought I did this, but I'm like a scary monster,
You're a hacker.
I'm a hacker.
This actually, when you did that, it made me think of what was that? That it was like
Bruce Almighty, right? From
that's exactly it. I'm all something about God.
It's pretty broad,
I named actors, and I couldn't get his name, and I'm like, oh, this is the worst. And you just pull it right out. So thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. I love Bruce Almighty, bro.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. He's answering the prayers.
Yeah, right. Answering prayers via email.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I know Fridays there's a million other streams you could be watching, but you came and chose to hang out here. It's probably because Itchy is here, and thank you so much for watching. We want you guys to have a nice rest of your Friday. Stay safe and have a great weekend.
Remember, dudes, stay excellent.
And make sure to check out the Patreon.
Just want to thank everybody for watching it all the way to this point. If you can, like, share, subscribe.